What's up, guys? Joe from Joe's Golden Garage. Just doing a little freeway cruise in the Saab. Let's get on the interstate. Holy smokes. Woo! She's strong. That was a little wobbly. I don't know if y'all can even see that dang speedometer. Oh man, this car's been doing pretty darn good for us so far. It doesn't feel quite as powerful as the old wagon did, but as you can see in that last little clip, it is plenty quick enough. We have really enjoyed this car so far. It is just, you know, it just runs so much better, and it's just, it seems healthier, you know. The old one would stall when it was warm sometimes, and especially if you had the air conditioning on. And of course, cold starts were horrible because of the bum head in it. Yeah, there were just some things about it. It was dripping a lot of oil that I just could not seem to get. No matter what I did, I couldn't get it fixed. This car doesn't leak anything. It doesn't use anything. It doesn't run or vibrate strangely. Doesn't misfire. You know, this is just a whole different animal. But you know, it's 3 years newer. It's 2011, last year, and it's you know, about 30,000 less miles than the old one. And this one is just, you know, the wagon was cool, but you could tell it had just been used hard. You know what I mean? It was a company vehicle, and it took us about a year to figure it out, but they were actually, they used, their technicians used them to work on carpet machinery, and they traveled throughout the Southeast, and you could see the remnants of the decals and sticker on the rear windows of the wagon of the company name, and it was like sales and service. Then it listed, you know, kind of all the services they did. The stickers were long gone, but they left an impression in the glass that when the sun hit it just right, you could see it. So those wagons, man, they were driven by technicians. I know the company took care of them with an open checkbook, but the cars, you know, it just felt like they had been just used. And this car feels like, you know, it was female owned, one owner. It just feels like it has had a softer hand, you know, like just driven to work and, you know, just kind of put it home and put to, you know, the gym or the grocery store or wherever, you know. It just doesn't feel like it's just been ground into the damn ground. Anyway, let's get back on the interstate and shoot back up. This thing is so tight. No rattles, no vibrations. Just, I mean, literally, you know, I never got to drive a new Saab. I don't think I ever drove a new Saab. Because I never really was a big fan of the newer Saabs. I always liked the old 900s. But, yeah, it wasn't until I got this 08 wagon. I can't floor it here because this is a pretty tight S-curve. So this is like 50% throttle. There's damn 90. Before you can get on the freaking interstate at 50% throttle. I think this engine is a liar. There's no damn way that's only 210 horsepower. I don't care what you say. This engine's lying. Let me show off the night panel, of course. Ah, yes, the speedometer and the broken gas gauge. Nope, hadn't gotten the gas gauge fixed yet. Hadn't had freaking time to even fool with it. I mean, just hadn't had time. We just fill it up and reset the trip right down there, and then I fill up again at about 250 miles. And I know that's probably way, it could probably go 300 miles before I'd have to worry about it, but my wife worries about it, and I don't want her to worry. So actually, I'm going to stop right now while I'm out tonight. This is Sunday night, fresh work week in the morning. I'm just going to go ahead and top it off. So it's sitting on 0 for her in the morning. When she gets in the car and goes to work, that'll put a smile on her face, and she'll be happy. Happy wife, happy life. Anyway, just wanted to get a quick little nighttime freeway jaunt in the 2011 9.3. Hope y'all are enjoying all the crazy, stupid little videos I'm dropping. I've got so many uploaded, and I'm just kind of picking through which ones I want to release each day. Which, I mean, that's crazy. I've never had, lots of content. But now that I'm going to auctions, I mean, I could literally spend 12 hours there just doing little 5-minute videos on cars. I have a lot of people ask me to drive certain cars. Hey, would you drive this or brand, or would you drive this year or this make? And it doesn't really work that way. It's just, I can only drive what's there at auction, and I just kind of look around and pick out what I think is interesting and what I might think y'all would think is interesting. And I'm trying not to repeat. I know you don't want to see a Camry every week, and there's Camrys there every week. So I try to look for something that's a little bit different. So maybe I'll start trying to get some trucks, because I've been kind of passing up on some of the trucks and some of the Yukons and Denali's and Escalades and big SUVs, just because they're hard to jump in and out of and navigate on that track. But I'll try and get some more of those, because I know some of my subscribers like to hear trucks. So we'll work on that. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you. Hey, gas has dropped 5 cents since Friday. Now, is it going to go up or is it going to go down? I don't know if you can see that, but that's $4.19 at our racetrack here in Georgia, and it was $4.24 Friday. Spent the weekend in the hospital, by the way. I've only been out since noon. I went Friday night. I got really sick to my stomach, and it was the worst sickness I'd ever had my entire life. I mean, I was doubled over, and it turned out I had a kind of internal blockage. So I had to spend 2 nights at the hospital, Friday night and last night. So they got me fixed up, and they got me unblocked. So I am in good shape again. But I tell you what, staying in freaking hospital and getting stuck by needles and getting x-rays and MRIs and this and that is no fun, man. But the pain meds were cool. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to whoop here in the Kroger, top this thing up with gas, and call it an evening. Y'all have a good one. See ya. Peace.